There's a new energy in Detroit that's pulsing through its communities and drawing in visitors from around the country and the world. In recent years, the Super Bowl, baseball's All-Star Game and World Series, and the Detroit Mexican Town International Welcome Center and Mercado have put Detroit on the global stage and reflected the shared vision of connecting neighbors and economies. To strengthen that connection, the Michigan Department of Transportation, residents, stakeholders, and community leaders are teaming up to improve the international gateway into Michigan, the region, and Detroit. 23% of all surface trade between the U.S. and Canada crosses between Detroit and Canada. The Ambassador Bridge has carried much of the trade into Michigan since it opened in 1929, and it serves as the #1 commercial crossing. More than 11 million vehicles a year cross the bridge, including 30% commercial vehicles. 10,000 trucks cross each day. That volume has led to traffic congestion and trucks on adjacent city streets, and a closer look by MDOT engineers at the outdated configuration of the freeway system near the bridge shows the need to provide a direct connection from the Ambassador Bridge to the freeways, provide access to the new Welcome Center, and reconstruct the I-96, I-75 main lines. Since 1995, MDOT and a steering committee of community and governmental entities have been studying, planning upgrades to the gateway, and securing federal environmental approvals and local development and implementation agreements. With the help of communities during public meetings, the steering committee developed a phased approach to provide for the free flow of traffic, provide additional security, and bring the border crossing up to today's technologies and regulations. The vision of connecting country to country and neighborhood to neighborhood with better traffic flow and access is becoming a reality. The first 3 phases are already complete, and the final $170 million construction phases are underway. All roads are expected to be open to traffic by December 2009, and the full project complete in 2010. The 2-year construction will be staged so that residents and visitors can still access Mexican Town, downtown Detroit, and the Ambassador Bridge throughout the process. Once complete, Detroit will have a new Bagley Avenue pedestrian bridge to connect East and West Mexican Town, reconstructed roadway and bridges on I-75 from Clark Street to 14th Street, reconstructed roadway and bridges on I-96 from Interstate 75 to Warren Avenue, new ramps between the Ambassador Bridge and the local areas, and extensive landscaping throughout the corridor. During this final stage of construction, a portion of I-75 will be closed to traffic in order to shave 2 years off of the entire project. However, access to the Ambassador Bridge and local streets will be maintained. MDOT has mapped out alternative routes and will keep the traveling public informed with roadway signs, detailed brochures, and the MDOT project website located at www.michigan.gov/gateway. The Michigan Department of Transportation thanks you for your participation and patience during the Ambassador Bridge Gateway project and looks forward to a future of re-energized regional growth and better connected neighborhoods and economies.